Alright, good morning everyone. I'm here today to teach you about trig substitution. So we're going to start off with an easy problem. We're going to say the integral of the 1 over the square root of x squared minus 25, so that's including dx is going to look like this. And so the first thing that you're going to want to do when looking at this problem is try to identify which trig identity you're going to use. To do that, I would draw your triangle. And we know that x is going to be on the hypotenuse, 5 is going to be your adjacent angle given that angle right there, and then your opposite is going to be x squared minus 25. And we can identify this as secant because it is x minus a. So we know that secant theta equals x divided by 5, and I'm just going to go ahead and solve for x here. X equals 5 secant theta, and then if we derive that, we get dx equals 5 tangent theta secant theta, which we're going to use later in substitution. So the first step in substituting is going to be to get this portion of the equation in terms of theta. So how we're going to do that is we're going to substitute x here for 5 secant theta, and I'm just going to go ahead and write that out. We're going to get 5 secant theta squared minus 25, which turns into 25 secant squared theta minus 25. We can go ahead and pull out a 25, get you 25 times secant squared theta minus 1. At this step, you're going to want to remember your identities. Secant squared theta minus 1 is the same thing as tangent squared theta. If you manipulate the equation, sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1, you'll find that to be true. So we're given 25 tangent squared theta, the square root of that, which gives you 5 tangent theta. So now we have the bottom portion in terms of theta, and we're going to want to put the top portion, or dx, in terms of theta as well. Luckily, we already have that with this identity right here. So this all turns into 5 tangent theta secant theta over 5 tangent theta, or rather the undefined integral of that. So we can cancel out, and we're given the integral of secant theta. Once again, remembering identities, the integral of secant theta is the natural log of the absolute value of secant theta plus tangent theta, and then don't forget c. So at this point, if they just asked you to substitute in terms of theta, you would be done. However, most problems are going to ask to substitute in terms of x. So we're going to refer back to our triangle to find what secant theta and tangent theta are equal to in terms of x. And once we do that, we have the ln. Secant theta is, already told you, x over 5. Tangent theta is opposite over adjacent, so that is the square root of x squared minus 25 over 5, absolute value plus c, and this would be your final answer.